Yo, what's going on, people? King Rich is back again. Hey, listen up, yeah. There's a lot of things that have been going on, yeah. As many of you lot know, there was a video or a documentary rather that was put out by a name by Louis Theroux or something, some weird name. Anyway, so this guy made a video and he was basically investigating the manosphere, yeah, the manosphere, and he interviewed a few personalities. He interviewed Myron from Fresh and Fit. He interviewed Justin Waller. He interviewed Sneeko, and he interviewed HS Tiki, yeah. And I watched the documentary yesterday, and it was pretty much what I imagined it would be. Yeah, it was basically an attack on the manosphere, red pill, you know, trying to make it look like some weird, I don't know, a weird movement of men who are basically mean, nasty people. And yeah, it was just pretty much what I was expecting. It was just soy. Yeah, there was no meat in this. It was just soy, right? But anyway, so this guy, he went and interviewed HS Tiki, and he asked him a lot of choice questions. HS is a very controversial character. He says a lot of crazy things. And basically, he said something about if his son turned out to be homosexual, that he would disown him. And if he had a daughter that had turned to going on, if he had a daughter that started doing OF, then he would disown her as well. And yeah, so that was like clipped, and you know, that has been a big point of conversation, those two remarks. And you know, obviously HS Tiki was going to get backlash for those remarks, but at the same time, it has helped his media presence. It's helped him go more viral. You know, there's no bad publicity, there's only good publicity. So anyway, HS Tiki went on to Piers Morgan's show to debate, and we are going to react to it, bruh. We're gonna react to it, and because it seems that HS got the better of Piers Morgan, and to be honest, I don't really like Piers Morgan that much. I think he's another soy boy. Do you get what I'm saying? He's another soy boy. You know, he's what you would expect. So anyway, we're gonna jump into this reaction. Please like the video. Let's see what we got right here. So that's where we got these two right now, HS and Piers Morgan. So let's jump into this reaction, see what we got.
Saying that, you know, I enjoyed making it, and the backlash I've received from it, I also enjoy that as well, because I've got, you know, I can just rage bait people in my DMs, which I enjoy doing anyway.
I mean, look, as I was saying to you when we tried to start this, what you want to do with your life is entirely down to you. It's no impact on me whatsoever. The only interest I would have, a bit like Louis Theroux, is the influence that you wield over young men. And when I was watching the Netflix show, I was just curious what you want that influence to be. Right? Because your mother's in the show, and we'll come to quite an amusing clip where she talks about me, actually. She doesn't want you to do this interview, I think, was the bottom line. So you're defying your mother again, and we'll come to that. But your mother's, you know, I was watching her and I was watching you interact with them. I actually knew your father a bit back in the 90s. Victor Abugu, who was an England rugby player. Met him a few times, liked him. And we can come to that as well. You know, and I'm just curious how somebody whose mum is like that, whose dad was like he was when I knew him, how somebody ends up thinking that the key to life, that the joy of life, the satisfaction of life, comes from rage baiting people in their DM rather than something a little bit.
First of all, I don't believe he knew HS Tiki-Toki's dad. He just, you knew of him, but you didn't know him, bro. And HS was like, was you friends? And he just pretended like he didn't hear that question. You don't know his dad like that, bro. Like, stop begging it. Big up Fancy Giant for the super chat. He says, big up King Riches, like the video and share it. Big up to Fancy Giant. Appreciate you, bro. And yeah, Hey, listen, take his advice, take his instruction. Like the video now. All right, let's carry on.
Bit more, I hesitate to use words where your fan base will go, "Oh, shut up, granddad, you don't get it." But is there not more to life to be achieved than rage baiting morons in their DMs?
Okay, I'm glad you called them morons, because that is the idiots that I've attracted from the mainstream coverage with the documentary. But there's a lot more to life. For me, the main thing in life is making money, being healthy, and enjoying that money with my family and having great experiences. The experiences that I have now, since I've come back for Mother's Day, whatever, with my mum, in the last, 5-6 years since I've been on social media, have been great. And they're the things that I'll be looking back on when I'm 60, 70 years old. The nice dinners, the nice weather, just the nice times that I've shared. So I don't think the beauty of life is rage baiting retards in my comments. But when I'm sat there and
what do you actually want your younger male followers to end up being like?
Bruh, he's basically saying he doesn't care, bro. He just wants money, bruh. Yeah, Piers Morgan, you're trying to ask the same question again. He's basically told you all he cares about is making money and spending that money and enjoying life with his family. That's it, bro. Like, he doesn't care. He will say or do whatever it takes. He don't care, fam. Do you get what I'm saying? That's it.
Genuine question. Because in the Netflix show, what I saw was a guy who says, look, on the one hand, if I had a daughter who did OnlyFans, I'd disown her. And yet you are directly involved in promoting a load of women who are on OnlyFans, right?
You're a smart man, right? You wouldn't be in this position if you weren't a smart man. You can answer that question yourself. You know exactly why I'm promoting girls. I'm not even actively promoting any right now, but you know exactly why I'm doing it. You don't need to ask me that question. There you go. So why are you asking a question you already know?
No, I'm not.
It's a very, very easy answer.
You're missing my point, Harrison. I'm not disputing that you are making money, or you're perfectly entitled to. I'm just curious why you would want to send a message to young men you're trying to be influential over, to the extent where you want them to part with money to be like you. And on the one hand, your message is OnlyFans is awful. These girls that do it are awful. But on the other hand, you're making money promoting them. It's hypocritical.
Look, I think OnlyFans girls can do what they want, I'm not bothered. It's the same way I think people can be gay if they want. I'm not bothered. When it comes into my family, where I have control over the situation, that's where I'll dictate what happens. So it's a very valid point that I don't want my daughter to be on OnlyFans. I don't want my daughter to be in the red light district in Amsterdam. But if I went to Amsterdam and I was walking down and I saw a Colombian 9 out of 10, would I go in and visit? Well, depends how many drinks I'd had that night.
Hey, he's funny for saying that. He's a joker. Colombian 9 out of 10. It depends how many drinks I've had that night. You'll go and pay for that box, bro. Yeah? If he's wasted, he will pay for that box. Yeah, it don't matter, bruv. But I think that this is even a crazy question, to ask a man, why would you object to your daughter doing OF? Like, this is a stupid question in itself. Of course, any sane man, any man that cares about his daughter is not going to be happy with her going to do OF to sell her body online for $5.99, bro. No man is going to be okay with that. This is a stupid question.
But that doesn't mean I necessarily agree with it or would like that girl to be my daughter or would raise my daughter like that. Makes perfect sense.
And if you had a son who turned out to be gay, you would disown him, you said?
No, my actual life ambition, right, genuinely since young, is to grow up, make money, retire my mum, meet a nice girl from a good family, then have a gay child who fucks other guys. That's what I want. So I genuinely want that. I also want him to go out on the weekend and put makeup on and, dance around in the gay strips.
Listen,
no, I want that.
I can hear your fan base cheering you on. I know what you're doing. It's the double down, treble down. In fact, I saw some of your posts on social media before you did this interview. I'm going to own everything. I'm going to double down. I'm going to play that game. Fuentes did that a bit with me. And you know what I think?
Do you know what, bro? There's not a game.
By the way, I'm not your bro, Harrison. Call me Piers. I'll call you
What
Harrison.
you don't want to be my bro?
Bro, he's an old white man, an old white English man. He's not gonna like being called bro. Yeah. Like these kind of man, you can't call them bro. Like they're not in that kind of dynamic to call a man like this bro. Yeah. He's not in the age range. He's not from the social setting dynamic or whatever. Not at all. But anyway.
I don't really want to be your bro, mainly because I have 2 bros of my own. One of whom was an army colonel, and one of whom is an excellent man as well.
Yeah, it's not in his slang. It's not his type of language to be calling his mates bro. Yeah, too urban for someone like Piers Morgan. Yeah, too urban. That's why he's saying, "Oh, I have 2 brothers. Don't call me bro. Call me Piers."
However, let me just ask you what you said in the documentary. You clearly actually would, by your own admission, disown a son who said they were gay. And yet your mother, you said, hates people that are racist, sexist, homophobic, and so on. Why be so brazenly homophobic if your own mother, who you clearly love and respect and care about, if she's so against that, why would you be so happy to be brazenly homophobic?
Hold on, Piers Morgan. Before he's even said anything, if he says that he would disown somebody, is that being homophobic? Like, in the chat, please let me know that if you said you would disown someone, which in my mind, that means you would basically just like not talk to them no more. Yeah. Is that being homophobic? I don't know. Like what is the definition of homophobic? Like, anyway, let's see what Harrison's got to say.
I wouldn't say I'm homophobic.
You would disown a child for being gay. That's about as homophobic as it gets.
That's your opinion, and in my opinion, that's not
opinion,
homophobic.
It's a fact of what homophobia is.
Okay.
Is it? Nah. Let me do my Google search, bro. I need to Google search this. Because I like to know the actual definitions, bruv. I like to know because people say things. Okay, so homophobia is the fear, evasion, dislike, or hating of, LGBTQ people, often stemming from prejudice or irritation or fear. It manifests as discrimination, bullying, harassment, or violence, aiming to exclude or hurt individuals based on their actual orientation. Okay, so exclude. So if he did say disown, then that is that could. Yeah, it can be classed as homophobic. It can be. It can be classed as that. Yeah, I think he's got you there, HS.
What do you think homophobia is?
I think homophobia would be severely discriminating against gays. And I think that, maybe going around and bullying them or whatever could be considered homophobic.
You don't think disowning
really
your
care
own
what the
child would be
is.
bullying them because of their sexuality?
I'm not bullying them. I'm not bullying my child.
By disowning them?
It's not bullying.
What is it?
Definitely not bullying.
What would you call it? You disown your own child for being gay, something they couldn't possibly
I'd call it good parenting. That's what I'd call it. I'd call it good parenting.
Ooh, HS. I don't know. Disowning someone is good parenting. I don't know if that's a good response. I don't think if that was a good response still.
Really?
We clearly have different beliefs. I don't care what your belief is. If you grow up,
no, we don't actually. We both come from the same belief, which is we were brought up by mothers who did not share this view. So actually, we're very similar. It's just you've taken a weird turn where your mother, who hates homophobia, has got a son who actually thinks it's perfectly okay to say you would disown your own child, your own son, if they said they were gay. And
would you be happy if you raised your son and your son came out gay? Would you be happy, Piers? Would you be happy, Piers, if you had one child, one son?
I wouldn't care less.
You wouldn't care?
What, Piers Morgan? Are you being real? Piers Morgan said he wouldn't care. Bruv. Bruv. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know, bruv.
No.
Okay, then that's your beliefs. Me and you have totally different beliefs.
No, but the only
I
thing
know
I'm
that you're
interested
trying
in is
to
why
double
you think
down on
your
this
belief.
point.
Yeah, but Harrison, why do you think your belief does not constitute homophobia?
Piers, we can all have a push and a shove. You might not agree with some of my points. I don't agree with some things that you do and the way that you act.
That's fine.
And I don't need to go into them. But if you want me to, and you want this to turn into something that it doesn't need to be, then we can all have a push and a shove.
I'm genuinely interested in how you felt this Netflix show went and the things that Louis Theroux had you saying on camera. I'm genuinely curious what you think about the way people have responded to them. Honestly, that's all I care about. I'm not here to trap you. I'm not here to put words in your mouth. I'm not here to do any of that kind of thing. I'm very aware that your fan base, whatever happens between you and I, it doesn't matter. You will have owned me, killed me, crushed me, destroyed me. Let's just accept that's a gift.
Hey, Piers Morgan, stop crying, man. Piers Morgan is already crying, bruv. He's already crying because he knows that HS has got a loyal fan base that are going to ride for him. Yeah? So it don't matter what you say on here or whatever, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's it. So stop crying.
Okay? That is how these interviews always go, whether it's Andrew Tate, Nick Fuentes, whoever.
Do you know what I don't like, Piers? Do you know what I don't like?
Gaines in a minute. It'll be the same thing. So I assume, let me just tell your followers, Harrison at HS, Tiki Doki, has owned me, beaten me, defeated me.
Okay, listen.
What is wrong with Piers Morgan, bro? What is wrong with him, bro? Like, what, bro, get back to being professional. Right now, you're crying. Oh, he's owned me. He's beat me. Bro, stop crying, bro. Stop crying. What's wrong with this guy, this old white man?
I respect guys, that have their own opinions, right? But I don't really respect, you trying to come on and say, oh, I'm homophobic and try and really push that point when I wouldn't say I'm homophobic at all.
I understand that, but I'm curious why you don't think disowning a child for being gay is homophobic.
What I do with my children is up to me. What I do with my children is up to me.
Of course.
Okay?
Of course.
I don't agree with you going to Epstein's Island and having freak-offs with Ghislaine Maxwell and the rest of them. But I don't need to bring...
Piers Morgan, was you going Epstein Island? Yo, hey, look at his face right there. Just as HS said that. Bro. Was you at Epstein's Island, bro? And listen, nothing would surprise me these days, Nothing would surprise me, cuz there's a lot of people, a lot of famous, known people in the entertainment industry, politics, etc., that was at Epstein's Island doing all kinds of degenerate things, doing a lot of evil things. So, yeah, it seems that, HS has come out with this, and let's see what Piers has got to say in response.
Well, I've never been to Epstein's Island.
Misogyny,
just to be clear,
everything like this.
Harrison,
okay?
Harrison,
okay, I don't agree with that,
just
sir.
To be clear,
freak-offs on the island.
Yes, nor do I. And as is a
Are you
stated
sure?
fact,
Are you sure?
Do you want to keep doing this? You'll make yourself look very stupid.
Are you sure?
Nah, he's not. He's actually putting you under fire, bruv. He's actually making you look flustered, bro. I swear your face is getting a bit red.
Piers?
That I've never been to Jeffrey Epstein's island. I'm 100% positive. I never met the man, never went to his island, and met Ghislaine Maxwell for 5 minutes at a book launch. If you've got any supplementary
mentioned a lot of times.
No
mentioned
problem.
a lot of times in there, sir.
I have no problem. You're not.
Oh, what? He's mentioned in the Epstein files, bro. And he's mentioned more than once, multiple times. Everybody liked the video right now. Everybody liked the video because I didn't even know this, bro. I did not even know this. So meanwhile, when Jeffrey Epstein, all of this crazy stuff, meanwhile, Piers Morgan is acting normal, but he's in the Epstein files. His name is there, fam. Bro, why is your name there? My name ain't there. HS Tiki Toki's name's not there. Like, why is your name there, bro? Like, and we need an explanation of why your name's there, bro.
I don't think if I say...
And I'm calling you bro, Piers Morgan. What are you going to do?
This very respectfully. I don't think you're very well informed about things like that. Or you wouldn't go there, because it's...
Why are you in the files?
Why don't you check the 27 references to me in the files?
Why are you in the files, sir? Very close to these types of people.
Go and check. And all your followers, you can... The great thing about the Epstein files, you can put somebody's name in, and you can see
like to compare me to Tate.
Piers Morgan, why don't you just answer the question straightforward? Why is your name there 27 times? You even just said it now. Instead of telling everybody to go and do research, why don't you say why it's there? Since it's about you. Like, you could easily just clear your name, like scrub your name clean of any kind of debt. But instead you're telling everybody to go and do their own research. That doesn't sound too confident, bro. That sounds shaky to me.
And Myron and everyone else. So,
Harrison,
because my name is close to them in the manosphere. But if I compare you to Epstein and Maxwell, you have a clear problem with it.
No problem.
Sir, you compare me to Myron and all the others in this homophobic, misogynistic, whatever world. I'm comparing you to Epstein then, because you're in his files.
Harrison.
Exactly.
You're making yourself look an even bigger idiot than you did on the Netflix show.
Oh, really? Really?
Yes.
He's actually not making himself look like an idiot. He's actually overpowering you. He's actually doing to you what you was doing to him. But now it's flipped, and now you're trying to claim he's making himself look silly. He's actually not, fam.
People like you, sir, I don't mind that. You make yourself look like an idiot every single day when your wife is at home posting pictures that you're out and she wants to get used like a toy by a big black man who is cleaning her car. Is that why you have a problem with me? Is that why you're pushing this homophobic narrative? Because I'm the big black man that shagged your wife while you are on holiday. Okay?
What? What is this turned into, bruv? Look at Piers Morgan's face, bro. Oh my God. This is mental. This is mental, bro. Like, oh my God, what is going on?
We can all have a push and a shove, sir. Let's go back to talking about the documentary and less of the homophobia.
Do you know what? Here's what I think about you. I watched the documentary. I think you're a fucking idiot. I think you're a sexist, misogynist, homophobic twerp who got exposed in a global way by Netflix, by Louis Theroux, for what you are. You're a little half-wit, and you'll make your little followers
don't get rattled.
Have a little laugh and everything else. But I don't see any point wasting. There's no point me wasting my time talking to you. Is there? What's the point?
Exactly. No. Do you know what? Let's chill it down then, because what I just said, there's 50 more things that we can have a stupid back and forth and try and one up each other.
I don't
just
care
talk
about
to
your
me
silly
normally.
Insults.
Talk to me normally. Talk to me normally.
I don't care about your silly insults.
But what do you mean you don't care? What do you mean you don't?
Bruh, Piers Morgan is rattled, triggered to the max, bro. He's turning pink. Piers Morgan, compose yourself, bruv. Yeah, professional, bro. You've got the whole, like, skyline behind you on the background. Your name is going around in a marquee. You're meant to compose yourself. You came with your blazer and your shirt. Yeah? Buttons open at the top, bro. Yeah? And now this guy has come and just said one thing. Nah, you don't want to do the talk. Nah, you don't want to... Nah, you don't want to talk, bruv. He got you, bruv. He's got you, fam. Yeah? And the funny thing is, bro, HS is trying to calm it down. He's saying, like, bruv, just talk to me normal, innit? And then we don't have to go this far. Like, just talk to me normal. But Piers is told, you see, when you're so rattled, you can't even hear anything logical anymore. You're just emotional. Piers Morgan is emotional right now. Yeah? Because HS talking about his wife wants some black man. That's mental. And you know white guys don't like that. A white man is not going to want to hear that his white woman wants a black man. Bruh, that is tense.
Don't care. What I said is facts. I have a picture of it. I can flip it around and show you right now.
I couldn't care less about your silly little insults. It's like a 2-year-old. Why would I care?
A 2-year-old? A 2-year-old? Listen,
Bruv, your face expression looks like you're tense. Your face expression looks tense, bro. You're trying to say, why would I care? But your face looks sour.
sir, I don't know why you come on and you talk like you're holier than thou. As soon as you're away,
All right, let's
who's
end
this?
this.
Applications are open.
All right, let's just end
That's your
this,
ting, bro. That's your
Let's end
girl.
this.
Hey! What is going on here? Bruh, look at HS. He said, that's your ting. That's your girl. This man is like 70 years old. And HS said, this is your girl. This is too funny. This is one of the best videos I've ever watched, bro. I swear this is one of the best videos. Piers Morgan, you got fried. Absolutely deep fried, bro. Yeah? Pool boy. I just see a picture of some woman and it says pool boy there, bro. Damn it, fam. Piers Morgan, say it ain't so. This can't be life, bro.
Let's end this, please.
Cooked.
You know what? I'm not doing this. Sorry, guys. It's pointless.
Oh, he rage quitted. Piers Morgan rage quitted on his own show, bruv. Oh my God. Look how happy Harrison is. Look how happy HS is, bruv. I would be happy as well. HS is thinking, oh my God, I cooked Piers Morgan on his own show and made him rage quit. This is monumental because the amount of crap that Piers Morgan says to people on a regular basis, and this is the first time he's ever walked off his own show, bro. Like, because he couldn't take the heat. It was too much. It's too much. He got cooked, bro. Deep fried Piers. Bruh, that is mental. Oh my God, bro. That's one of the maddest videos ever. That is one of the I want to see that bit again. That's how mad it is, bruv. I want to see that bit again. Hold on. We have to rewind that, bruh.
No, do you know what? Let's chill it down then, because what I just said, there's 50 more things that we can have a stupid back and forth and try and one up each other.
Care. I don't
just
care
talk
about
to
your
me
silly
normally.
insults.
Talk to me normally. Talk to me normally.
I don't care about your silly insults.
But what do you mean you don't care? What do you mean you don't care? What I said is facts. I have a picture of it. I can flip it around and show you right now.
I couldn't care less about your silly little insults. It's like a 2-year-old. Why would I care?
A 2-year-old? A 2-year-old? Listen, sir, I don't know why you come on and you talk like you're holier than thou. As soon as you're away,
all right,
who's this? Applications are open.
All right, let's just...
Applications are open for big black man. Oh, this is... Hey, a lot of men have lost everything because they had the wrong woman. And Piers Morgan, looks like you picked the wrong woman, bro. Yeah? Because I'm sure you make a lot of money and you're known and you're famous. You know, your name is in the Epstein files 27 times and that. Yeah? And now your woman is there looking for black pool boy, big one, though. Big black pool boy. That's what she wants. Mad. This is mental. The picture's there, bro. Like, that is mental. Like, oh, man. I don't know, bro. You got to pick women better, man. I mean, you're in a position where, you know, you got notoriety. You got to be careful the women you have around you, bro. Because now you got egg on your face, Piers Morgan, bro. You got a whole omelette on your face now because this woman here is looking for a black guy, bro. And that's meant to be your thing. She's not even hiding it. What is that, Instagram? Bro, this is absolutely insane, bro.
That's your ting, bro. That's your girl.
Let's end this, please.
Cooked.
You know what? I'm not doing this. Sorry, guys. It's pointless.
Bruh, Piers Morgan, bruh. I know he went and punched the wall. Piers Morgan was punching the wall, bruv. Ah! I can't believe this is happening. Ah! She wants a black guy. No! Ah! Bruv. bruh, you got absolutely deep fried, bro. And at the end of the day, Piers Morgan, you was really trying to push the whole, he's homophobic. So, he pushed back, and now that's what happened. You got to taste your own medicine, and then you rage quit. Yeah? And no one respects that, Piers Morgan. You're a big man to go and rage quit, You're too big and old to be rage quitting, bruv. Yeah? No respect for that. But anyway, I got more stuff to react to because I saw something else, yeah, that is a change of pace, and it's got a racial element to it. And I saw it this morning, yeah, and bruh, I need to react to this because I didn't like anything I saw in this video, bruv. So this guy name is Shawn Jones, yeah. He's got a relatively big channel, and I used to watch his content sometimes, yeah. He usually reacts to a lot of like martial arts, MMA, boxing, and stuff like that. But then he decided to do this reaction video that really had me looking at him different, bro. Like, and let's just you'll see what I mean. Anyway, let's get into it.
Do we do this video? Yeah, come on, let's do it. Now, a little warning to yous. Some people might be offended by the contents of this video, not because of me, because of the people who we're talking about. Well, and maybe a little bit of me as well. We are about to see a little bit of racism go down, but 2026, I think we need to lighten up a little bit, okay? And I've got a brand.
What do you mean lighten up a little bit about racism? Why should we lighten up a bit about it, bro? It's not you that was experienced racism, so why... So why are we gonna lighten up on it? Let me start that bit again, because this guy just annoyed me with this video, bro. And I need to really be meticulous with this.
Do we do this video? Yeah, come on, let's do it. Now, a little warning to yous. Some people might be offended by the contents of this video, not because of me, because of the people who we're talking about. Well, and maybe a little bit of me as well. We are about to see a little bit of racism go down, but 2026, I think we need to lighten up a little bit, okay? And I've got a brown missus, and I'm not going to get offended. So there's a guy who goes...
Bruh, this guy said there's going to be a little bit of racism, and he has a brown missus, so he's not going to get offended. Just because you have a brown missus doesn't make you brown. So who cares if you get offended or not? What do you mean? Like, bro, what do you mean a little bit of racism is 2026? Who cares what year it is, bro? As far as I know, people of your ethnic group have not been on the on the hard side of racism, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? You haven't been on the blunt side of racism. So what are you talking about?
By the name Super Hot Fire. Now, I don't really know the full backstory of Super Hot Fire, but he was the star of this meme right here.
Psych! That's the wrong number! Pow!
Okay, so we've all seen that. I don't know what else he does, but I do know that he's been doing some boxing events recently under Aidan Ross's boxing promotion, Brand Risk Promotions. And he's not like the best boxer or anything, but he's black, he's a little bit athletic, he can throw down. Now,
huh? This guy said, but he's black and a little bit athletic. What? What does that even mean? This guy, this is what I'm saying. This is why this guy is just like, bruh, nah. I'm not feeling this.
Super Hot Fire was given an opponent for the weekend just gone, and that opponent goes by the name Gypsy Crusader. Now, some of you guys might have seen his content flying around the internet because it's a little bit controversial. He basically just live streams, and when black people come on the stream, he says all sorts to them.
Yo, what's that? What's going on?
Ain't you that one nigga that's always on black dicks?
No, I'm the one guy that makes fun of you niggers and puts you
Yo,
in
watch
your
your
place.
fuck up, you Hispanic.
Wow. This guy said he's the one guy that puts N-words in their place. And when this guy reacting to it, referred to it, he had a little chuckle. That tells me everything I need to know. So you find that this content where this man, this Gypsy Crusader, is basically racist, you find that to be funny. Interesting.
Hispanic beanbag. Fuck wrong with you, nigga?
Listen, you stupid nigger. Listen, you stupid nigger.
You dead one stare to my face. Shoot you in your face, nigga.
Yeah.
I'll dead shoot you in your face, you pussy,
Yeah,
nigga.
go ahead.
What you talking about? Where you from, nigga? Where you from, nigga? I'm a real Bronx nigga.
Go ahead.
That little ass fake.
Yeah.
Nigga,
I'm real
fake
Bronx,
ass nigga.
I'm real
Bronx,
you know what I'm saying?
You hot nigga? Fuck you talking about, nigga? I'm a real trapper, nigga. I got drugs
Yeah,
on me.
it's that and the third. I know.
Wow. This guy had a ready-made chimpanzee head there, ready made. And that's specifically for black people. Whenever he gets into an argument with black people, he's gonna put that there. And this guy, this Shawn Jones, when he referred to the content, he chuckled. I don't find anything about this funny at all, bro. Like, there's nothing funny here, bro. Like,
What you saying?
You mad?
Yeah,
You
nigga,
mad
suck my.
pussy. Yo, what you saying?
My nigga.
Come on, that's hilarious. Keep going.
Black dick.
you see? He said that's hilarious, bro.
Yeah,
Give out
nigga, you
black
gonna rape
baby,
all
nigga.
them old ladies? You gonna rape all
your
them old
mother,
ladies?
nigga.
Yeah,
Your
nigga,
fucking mother,
yeah,
nigga.
You feel me?
You pussy, nigga.
Oh my God. Look at that, bro. This is brazen. This is crazy, bro. This is actually mad, bro. Like, what is going on, bro? Look at what the guy's got on the screen, bruh. And this guy was laughing.
You pussy, you heard? What's wrong with you, nigga? Mad. Where you from? What's your name? Where you stay? I'm really that's trying to get it on with you, nigga. What you talking about?
I'm just waiting for you to calm down, and I'll tell you.
So where you from? Where you from?
Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Control your impulse.
Yo, what am my mother? If I ever see you, nigga,
There
see
you
a
go.
nigga- if you see
There
me,
you
I'm gonna shoot you in
If
the
you
face,
ever
nigga.
see me
Fuck you
anywhere,
talking
the
about?
last thing you're ever gonna see is my face
Fuck
because
you
I'm gonna
talking
leave
about?
you bleeding on the
You
concrete.
ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit against these
You're a
76 fools,
stupid
nigga.
fat.
And you a dumb spicker, huh?
You are a
You dumb
stupid
spicker,
fat
huh?
word.
Oh, and another thing you gotta notice, yeah? Look at the numbers next to this Gypsy Crusader's head. 4,795. This guy has a huge following, and he's openly racist. And he has a huge following. That should tell you something, everybody watching, that there's a lot of people that share his mindset. They have the same opinions about black people. And he's basically the figurehead. He's just saying what all these other people want to say, but they're probably too coward and scared to say it in real life.
You and that say because guess what? Your wife cheated on you with a black. That's why.
You
Fuck
will
talking
always
about?
be a worthless fat.
So as you can see, he's a little bit wild. Now, Gypsy's real name is...
This guy said he's a little bit wild and he's laughing. This guy here. This guy here, bro. I used to watch this guy's videos, bruv. Like, and now I seen this, I was just like, wow. This is mental, bruv.
Is Paul Miller, and his story runs quite deep. And
Hold on. You gotta get back to this guy chuckling, bro.
wild. Now, Gypsy's real name is Paul Miller, and his story runs quite deep, and there's a reason why he is like this. I can't even remember the full story properly, but if you type in on YouTube Paul Miller's story, there's a lot of videos diving into Paul Miller's background, and he's had it rough, been to prison, sacked from his job, had multiple run-ins with the opposite race that...
Who cares, bro? This guy's trying to make excuses for this Gypsy Crusader racist, bro. This Shawn Jones he's had it rough, or he's been to prison, he lost his job, he's had run-ins with the opposite race. This guy is not serious, bro. Like, I can't believe this guy's actually saying this on camera, bro. So he's trying to make anybody watching try to feel sorry for this guy. Trying to make it, we should all try and empathize and try to relate to this guy because he's been to jail and he lost his job. What, like, are you serious, bro? Are you serious, bro? Like, so not only do you enjoy this racist guy's content, you're actually trying to sympathize with this guy because he went to jail. Bro, loads of men go to jail, bro. Like, I know plenty of white men that have gone to jail and they're not racist like this guy, bro. So what are you talking about? Big up to Icy for the super chat. He says, this guy who is racist got to be very careful. Bro, I don't give a crap. I don't want him to be careful. I want him to do more crazy stuff. I couldn't care less if he got himself in trouble. Big up to Daniel for the super chat. He says, touch on the screen and meek in person. You mean tough on the screen and meek in person? Yeah, bro. Like we're gonna see what happens anyway. Let's go.
has influenced his controversial opinions that he holds today, but Paul's actually a pretty legit kickboxer, and Paul is good friends with people like Jake Shields, who is a former UFC fighter, and they've trained together in the past. So here's some very old footage of Paul in a kickboxing fight.
I don't care about this. I don't care what he did in the ring. I don't care, bruv.
So Paul can definitely throw down. However, it's been a very long time since he's had a fight. He can't really show his face in public because of the nature of the stuff he talks about. So Aidan Ross tried to initially set up a fight between Paul Miller and that guy who Paul was on the live stream with. Cuffums, his name was, the guy with the gun who was going, F you, F you, But that Cuffums didn't want the smoke. Anyway, Paul decided to take a last-minute fight with this super hot fire. And it's similar to the Andrew Tate situation because Andrew Tate, lifetime kickboxer, but when he was younger, little bit older now, living a different lifestyle, a lot heavier, not as fit. Can he still perform how he used to perform? So Brand Risk posted this footage a few days out from the fight of Paul training, and some people were a little bit critical of Paul and his skills, and he said that
This guy is got bro, this guy ain't nothing, bro. This guy is slow and stiff.
He's out from the fight of Paul training, and some people were a little bit critical of Paul and his skills, and he said,
bro, I would absolutely destroy you. I would crush this guy. I would hurt him. Like, literally, this guy, yeah, like, of course you want to fight some fat black guy, and you want to fight that super hot fire rapper, whatever he is, some small, unathletic guy. Bro, you ever go against somebody like me, oh, bro, you're going A&E, bro. You are going A&E. I'm just looking at what I see here, and everybody knows what I do. Just go on my Instagram. King Rich is official. King Rich is official, bro. I don't look like that when I'm hitting pads, bro. I don't look like this.
He's out from the fight of Paul training, and some people were a little bit critical of Paul and his skills, and he said that he looks really stiff and that the worries for him coming into this fight.
To go into any gyms anymore to train.
Why is that?
Because of the content that I put out, my political beliefs that I have. I've been blacklisted from the fight community. When they asked me to take this fight, I was hesitant because I knew that like I can't really train the way that I need to.
Good, because you're a racist. That's why you're blacklisted. That's why you're blackballed. That's why you're not allowed in no gyms. That's why no coach that's worth anything would work with you. Because you're disgusting. You're a racist. And it shouldn't be tolerated. Somebody like you should be excluded, outcasted. Do you understand, Gypsy Crusader? Like, why don't you fight me, Gypsy Crusader? Why don't you fight me, bro? You div. You wanna fight unathletic black guys. Bruh, I would put you in hospital, bro. Like, serious. I ain't playing with it, bro. I have zero tolerance for these kind of men. I have zero tolerance, bro. Like, zero. Mad, confident racists. Nah, bro. Zero tolerance, cuz.
But I was able to get enough work in on my own and with some people who were willing to help me. But I didn't want to put anybody in jeopardy coming here, being in my corner, because they could face backlash. So I just said, listen, I'll just go alone. Like, I don't need...
Yeah, anybody that would be willing to work with you has to get excommunicado as well. Because anybody that's willing to openly show that they're friends with you, they support you, they're on your side, we have to look at them as racist as well. Simple as that. Simple as that, bro. Like, bruh, like, that's how it is, bro. Like, that's how it is. You can't be friends with the enemy. It don't go like that.
Need anybody, I'll be fine. Whatever happens, happens.
Yep. Go body hook right hands. Yep. Keep this tight.
Look, they had to blur the guy's face. The other guy, they had to blur his face, bro. Had to blur his face. And how ironic, they've got a poster or a picture on the wall, and there's a black guy boxer there. And then this guy is a racist. He doesn't like black people, and he's training in the ring with a picture of a black guy on the wall. Look how stupid this is.
You're bringing it out and then you're shooting it. I can see it. Yeah. Give me a little pull back right hand.
Okay, wait, yeah. Jab,
No.
No?
Pull back.
Okay.
On the hook.
So,
Pull back.
you want...
This guy's tired, bro. He's tired, bro. He's tired and slow and stiff. Bro, of course you want to pick fights with weak black guys. Guys that are obviously not athletic. They're not on levels. Bro, you are ex-kickboxer. Like, what you should be picking somebody who's athletic and strong, like me. Somebody that could actually damage you severely, bro. Like, cowards, bro. These men are all cowards.
On cross, pull back, cross.
No, just a right hand.
Okay.
Wait for me to throw.
Plus.
Right away. There we go. There we go.
All this that's happened to me over the years, I just never thought I'd be back doing this. My mom passed away when I was in prison.
I don't care if your mum passed away, bro. I don't care, bro. You're racist, bro. I don't care. Don't want to hear your sob story.
You know?
Racist, bro.
What a world we live in. It's a funny world we live in.
Yes. Hands up. Hands up. There we go, jab.
So as you can see, for someone who's got a vast kickboxing background, Muay Thai background, he does look a little bit slow and stiff. But if you take a look at the early footage of him when he was fighting, he was a lot lighter. So let's say 10 years of inactivity and he's got another 50, 60 pounds on him. It's going to affect your cardio, it's going to affect your speed.
This guy, this Shawn Jones, he's on his side, bro. This guy is on his side, bro. He likes this dude, bro. He's like, oh, yeah, you know, when he was lighter 10 years ago, he was good. You know, obviously he's older now. He's slower, blah, blah, blah. I don't care, bro. Like, why are you so on this guy's side? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, bruh, this Shawn Jones, I'm sorry, sideways look. You get sideways look from now on, bro. Like,
your coordination, your fluidity, especially when you haven't kept up training. And as you heard at the start of that clip, Paul said that he's not even allowed into any gyms to train due to the nature of his content. No one will train him, no one will spar with him, so he's basically had to get ready for this fight in 2 weeks by himself. But experience counts for a lot. So let's watch the fight. So look at the commentary panel. We've got Whack 100 on the right, who's just some gangster fella. We've got Neon, who knows nothing about fighting. We've got Aiden Ross, who's also a Jewish non-fighting guy. We've got Rampage, who's the only legit guy there. And then we've got Charleston White on the far left. They all think Super Hot Fire is going to win, apart from Charleston White. So keep this in mind when you listen to this commentary, okay?
Say if he wins, chicken on me.
Ladies, that's Super Hot Fire!
Why y'all call him out first, though? I don't. Oh, my God.
Gypsy is a tank as well.
That's my...
bruv, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. Man looks like he's solid, bro. That don't mean nothing. I saw what he was like on the pads. Slow, stiff. Bro, like... And this guy here reacting, he likes this Gypsy Crusader. He likes him, bro. He likes his content, bro. He's smiling, looking at him. Look at him smiling in the corner, bro.
Bout is scheduled for three-minute round.
Oh my days. Oh.
The blue corner wearing the black trunks with
Hold
the
on, real quick,
red
chat.
trim.
Thicker than a snicker.
Neon, Ed Matthews, Academics, Cheese,
The
and Rampage.
dream.
Alright, here we go.
Call him a nigga. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. Oh my God. What's going down?
The size.
Look, this guy, bruh, this black guy is obviously smaller, shorter, and not a in shape guy. So this is what I'm saying. Like, this is a stupid match.
Oh my God.
He sucked.
Salute.
Super Hot pick his hands
Gonna
up.
gas out. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Big right hand from Gypsy.
Yeah, power, he got Muay Thai style.
All right, stop.
He got Muay Thai style.
Hold on. I think Super Hot might win this fight.
Yeah, Super Hot might win this fight.
What?
So
What do you guys
look
think?
like the Night Stalker. There
Oh!
we go. Good punch.
Wait a
there
minute.
we go.
Get out of that corner. Yup.
I gave Super Hot that nigga. Super Hot. There we go.
Say, he shot it
All right, there you go.
My body shot.
Get in there, get out. Get out.
Control your impulse.
Look at that big ass cheese.
Let's go. Stop.
Control your emotions.
Tell him he
Pace
coming to
yourself.
him.
Hey, control your emotions.
Tell him he coming to him.
Pace yourself.
Right hand and again.
Missing the punches.
Just.
Oh my days. What is this commentary? Neon just said he's missing the punches. You don't land every single shot that you throw, you know, you friggin' dummy.
Gypsy looks really tired, bro. I know he does.
Oh my days, it's been 1 minute.
Yo, he's tired, Neon.
No way already.
There we go. Good body shot.
Joe, hold on.
There you go, white man.
Uppercut.
There we go. He's up.
Jab.
Bruh, this fight is trash. Number one, this gypsy guy walking like he's just walking forward and throwing straight punches. The other guy is not even really moving around. Like, he's not really throwing his hands. He's waiting to counter, which I don't know why you're gonna do that. And the way it looks is like this gypsy guy's getting tired already.
I have a bad feeling Gypsy.
Let's go, Super.
There you go, white man.
Get out of that corner.
Charleston, why do you want him to win?
Man, I can't see a white man lose.
Come up.
I'm gonna lose faith in the American military. I'm gonna lose faith in my military if the white man lose.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, big body shot.
Get out of there.
Teach that nigga a lesson. Teach that nigga a lesson.
Gypsy looks tired, Neon.
Oh, big uppercut. Big overhand right. Also, notice the over-exaggerated reaction every time the super hot fire does the tiniest of things. You can see them all in the bottom left corner. Gypsy landed 2 big uppercuts and a hard body shot. 0 reaction.
Because he's racist, Shawn Jones. Because he's a racist. Why are you so on this guy's side? Why do you want him to get this big fanfare when he lands a shot? Remember, he's an ex-kickboxer. He's had loads of experience. This other guy had no fighting experience like that. So, of course, it's meant to be a mismatch. He should be winning. It shouldn't be a hype if he lands a shot. But for some reason, because you like Gypsy Crusader, because you think his content being racist to black people is funny, yeah, like you are just on his side.
From the crowd, all the commentators. So we're already into very biased territory.
Oh, my God.
Miss.
Hands up, Super Hot.
Let's go, Super.
Get out. Hands up, Super Hot.
Let's go, Super.
After the fight, ask him. I went over that ring in the back. You set him up for the right.
Super hot.
Oh, you
Get out of that corner.
say, you making that.
Big body shot by Super.
There we go. Whoop his
Listen to the reaction.
Super.
Whoop his ass.
Say, you didn't know that white boy that tough, did you?
Big right hand.
He done got himself in some shit.
Look at that shit.
Oh, bro, Gypsy's tired, bro.
He is.
Gypsy, there you
already.
go.
It's gonna
Both
end bad.
landed there.
It's gonna end bad. It's over. I feel like.
What do you mean? Super's losing or winning?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Gypsy's fucked.
Hey, yeah, there we go. Super Hot all day.
Wait, what?
There you go, Gypsy.
At the end of the day, the black guy is the underdog. He's smaller and he's in worse shape. The other guy, Gypsy Crusader, is obviously been working out. He seems somewhat in shape. The other guy doesn't even look like he's in shape. So that's why, yeah, they're going to gas up Super when he lands a shot and not really care when Gypsy lands a shot. Because Gypsy's racist. Simple.
What happened?
Big body shot by Super.
Bro, Gypsy's trained, bro.
Bro, Gypsy's not making it, guys. Gypsy's not making it. Oh, my God.
Another right hand by Super.
With the overhand right.
That's the haymaker.
So the commentators are saying 1-0 to Super. I disagree with that. That was Gypsy's round. So Gypsy landed a lot more in the first half of the round and some really big shots. Right hand to the face, 2 big uppercuts, big left hook to the body. Super landed like 2 or 3 decent overhand rights and a few body jabs there, or body right.
Who cares? We want the racist to lose, bro. Who cares, bro? You trying to analyze it and all of that. Who cares? We want the racist to lose. And that's it. Because he's a despicable person. Did you see what he put on the screen when he was arguing with the other black guy? He put the chimp face and the chicken. Like, are you crazy, bro? Like, there has to be 0 tolerance for this kind of stuff from now on, bro. 0 tolerance, bro. Like,
right hands. I mean, it was like a fairly close round. It wasn't a domination, but you can definitely say that that went to Gypsy. Also, the commentary is bloody awful. I'm also trying not to speak too much as the round's happening because I want you to hear the commentary.
I think Super's gonna kill him.
Look at that chin.
Why do you care about the commentary being biased to the black guy? Why is that troubling you so much?
It's over too.
Round 2.
Please, Mr. White Man.
It's about to get bad.
Oh, we say get the fuck off me.
Right hand to the body by Super. Little blitz. Good evasion by Super.
Let's go! Come on, Super.
Set him up with the right. Come on, Super Saiyan.
Oh shit.
There we go.
His body's
And
fucked.
Rampage G-body blowing the shit out of me. He's stiff as fuck.
Come on, push off. Oh, wow.
Nice left hook. Most of Super's shots aren't really landing. Gypsy's doing a good job at deflecting a lot of the shots, and Gypsy's walking them down, so he's trying to really just find the opening, whereas Super is going for a little bit more of the KO shot, but it's going to be hard to KO Gypsy just because of how big his friggin' head is.
He leaning on me. No. Yeah, he's so relaxed.
Left hook, big left hook.
Get out of there. There we go.
There we go, Super.
Come right back.
There we go.
Yes,
There we
right
go.
back at him. Oh,
Bro, that's how you can see it's such a mismatch in weight. I'd like to know how much this guy weighs and how much the other guy weighs. Because the white dude, this Gypsy Crusader, is obviously way bigger. He just literally threw the other guy, the black guy, down. This is just a mismatch. And he's still not even dominating the fight. Bruh, you Gypsy Crusader racist guy, you don't want to ever see me. Let me make myself big, bro. Gypsy Crusader, you don't want to ever see me or any black guy like me in the ring ever. Ever, bro. Like, man will put you in A&E. Yeah, normal. Yeah, quick. Because you're already tired, bro. You're already tired. Yeah. See, you come against me, I won't be tired, bro. Yeah, and you're gonna miss a lot of shots, bro.
Gypsy's lost right.
That's some hell Hitler.
Neon, shut up. Neon said Gypsy's lost
He's
already.
gassed. Did you see him in the corner? He was gassed.
Shut up, lad. Left hook by Gypsy. Oh, big uppercut by Gypsy. Zero reaction from the crowd or the commentators. That was the biggest shot of the round.
Because he's racist, Shawn Jones. Because he's an open racist. That's why. Why are you acting like you don't know? Oh, the crowd should be cheering for this Gypsy Crusader racist guy. The crowd should be cheering for him. Why would they? This guy's an idiot.
And so far, the uppercut. Watch it again right now. Ready?
He body blowing the shit out of me.
Boom. Big shot.
Overhand right.
Jab.
That's all he needs.
Super
One
gotta be
good
careful.
overhand
It's
right.
wide open. They said no to jab. Wide open. Super jab.
Nice right hand. And again, big right hand. Uppercut. Jab.
Bear in mind, this white dude has been in the ring. He's got ring experience. A lot. He's got a lot of ring fighting experience. This guy just literally came from social media. And he's still not even dominating the fight. This is a joke.
Watch this back again, right? So without the commentary, big right hand there, then another big right hand jab, uppercut, and then another jab on the end. Great sequence by Gypsy. Stunned him. Even though he's playing round, he knew that hit. Gypsy's just got to stay composed here because he doesn't want to gas out too much.
This guy is giving him coaching, bro. This Shawn Jones, you are supporting a racist guy openly because you like him. You like his content and you like him. So that makes me have to wonder what kind of person you truly are, bro. Like I personally would not be friends with any non-black person who finds racist content against black people funny.
Especially with the lack of training that he's had. As far as I'm aware, Super's had a full camp for this. And Super's been training a lot more consistently. Super said, I've been training every single day. I've been in the gym every single day.
The left. There we go.
They're both feeling it.
There we go.
Didn't land.
He's still an underdog. Even if it, you see, this is how you know this guy really is on this Gypsy Crusader side. He's saying, "Oh, Super has been training every day." Blah blah blah. Shut up, bro. This guy obviously is not a fighter like that. It's obvious. You could just look at it. He's not a fighter like that. Yeah, he might have trained a little bit, but come on. This other guy's had experience. Yeah, he may have been out of the ring for 10 years, but prior to that, he was training hard to a level that this guy has not been training. So I don't want to hear no excuses.
And big uppercut again.
Good uppercut. Rampage, who's winning this round? Super hot is?
Super hot up 2 rounds.
What? You hear that? I think it was that Whack 100 said Super Hot Fire's up 2 rounds. Mate. Oh my word. Proper slipped. Yeah, didn't land. Didn't. You're onto that? Are you literally onto that? Super Hot turned, threw a big shot. Gypsy blocked it, or it didn't even touch him. And the whole crowd and the commentators, yeah, yeah.
Yes, because the guy's racist. No one should be on his side. Everyone should want him to fail because he's racist. Why don't you understand that? This guy is an idiot.
Watch and listen. What the hell? Oh, big left hand. And again, 3 punches. None of them landed by Super.
The MMA would be crazy. That's what we gotta do.
Left hook, right hand.
Jackson and Gypsy Crusader MMA chat. If you want to put yes to the chat. That's the fight.
Jab by Super. Right hand by Gypsy again. And again, left hook.
Hey, Aiden Ross was saying that they should put Gypsy Crusader versus Rampage Jackson. Oh, that would be an awesome fight. Let's see what happens then. I doubt Gypsy Crusader would take that fight, and I doubt that this guy Shawn Jones would be commenting in the same fashion.
Four punches landed by Gypsy. Now that's Gypsy up 2 rounds. Gypsy had big punches. He was putting his combinations together. Is he really fast? Not really. Is he looking knackered? Yeah, definitely. However, his experience is paying off here. My final round.
Yeah, because it's a mismatch fight. Why are you acting like this is some pro boxing fight? Like they've been training their whole lives for this fight. What are you talking about, bro? Like, it's a mismatch fight. And even though it's a mismatch, this racist guy is not winning convincingly. So, like, what is this Shawn Jones really talking about?
Final round. A big combination from Super. Nice.
Look at that. Look at that. This guy literally threw the black guy down, and this Shawn Jones reactor didn't say nothing. All he did is shrug his shoulders. He didn't want to say nothing. He didn't want to say that was an obvious throw to the floor. That he's wrestling, he can't handle the pressure, and he threw him to the floor. He doesn't want to say anything, bro. Like, why? Because he likes Gypsy Crusader, this racist dude. He likes him, bro. Yeah, and in my opinion, if I came across somebody that liked a racist personality, that would mean you must have those kind of same views to a certain degree. Like, if you find it funny or you want to support that person or you're on their side, I'm sorry, you must have the same kind of views as them, bro. Like, that's how I look at it.
You reckon they'd have the same reaction if it was the other way round? Definitely not.
You see what I'm saying? This guy is just on this racist dude's side, bro. Talking about, yeah, I got a brown wife, so I don't mind. Like, what? Like, that means anything, bro. That don't mean nothing. This, bruh. Big up Icy for the super chat. He says, imagine the racist guy fights King 6'8" the Great. I would love to see that fight, bro. I would love to see that. Bro. But to be honest, to be honest with you, yeah, I don't really see 6'8" as a fighter. I just don't think he's got it in him. He just doesn't seem the type, bro. Like, he don't seem the type to fight, bro. But, you know, you never know, but, I I can't even imagine him even having a fight, like a normal fight in real life. Like, I can't even imagine it, bro. But anyway, let's get back in.
Right hand by Super. Oh, there's a good exchange. There you go. Okay. Nice exchange. Now let's watch this again. So right hand by Super, there left hand, and again. Gypsy doesn't really land much there. Nice left hook by Super. So that was a good solid 4 clean punches the Super got on Gypsy there, and Gypsy didn't really land much back. Now Super's going to be absolutely gassed after this. Look at this. He's barely even leaning on him, and he falls to the floor. His legs are gone. That's what it is. He's gassed himself out too much.
Jewish people and black people, let's go!
There you go, hit that nigga! Hit that nigga!
Oh, big right hand by Gypsy.
Hit that nigga!
Let the hands go.
Oh,
I'm surprised, bro. To be honest.
I told you.
Nice combo by Gypsy there. Oh, big uppercut again.
Six. Let's go, turn around. Got a minute now.
Yeah, they're both knackered. Oh, big right hand by Super. Big right hand by Gypsy. Gypsy got him in the corner. Big left hook to the body. Uppercut again by Gypsy. Right hand by Super.
Alright, the black guy's putting in work, though. He's putting in work. Do you get what I'm saying? This black guy, and he's obviously unfit. This super hot fire guy, he said that he's been in the gym every day. Bro, he looks like he is worn out, bro. The Gypsy guy is still standing. He's worn out as well, but he's in better shape. It's obvious he's in better shape.
What's Super doing?
What are you doing? It's amended.
Big shots by Gypsy. Light jabs by Super.
He can't do that.
get that nigga! Get that nigga!
Come on, Super Hot.
Get that
He's so tired. He's done.
Oh my God, bro. You Gypsy racist, yeah? Crusader. Bruh, you don't want to ever see someone like me, bro. You don't want to ever meet me in there, bro. I would actually really like a real like sadistic way go for you, like sadistic. After I saw what you put on the screen, like I would actually try to really punish you, bro. Like, cause I'll make sure I won't get tired, bro. I won't get tired, bro. Bruv, I literally just come from the gym now to do this live stream, bruh. Literally. So, bruh, these kind of man don't want to see me, man. Serious thing.
Big right hand by Super. Both knackered. Jumping jab by Super. Right hand by Gypsy. Big right hand by Super. Oh, Gypsy got rocked a bit. Oh, they're both knackered. Oh, nice exchange. Right hand, jab. There we go.
I would still like to know what their weights were. I'd like to know how much this guy weighs and how much the black guy weighs.
Wait. Someone's saying Big Boy gassed out talking about Gypsy. Who's lying face planted flat on the floor? It's Super. Whoever you want to win, yeah, you can't deny that the commentary is just crazy.
Your commentary is crazy. Your commentary is crazy from the beginning of this video. Yeah, you have this some weird affection for this Gypsy Crusader racist guy, bro. You have some kind of affinity, you relate to him, or you find him funny, or you know you're supporting him in certain ways, and like, bro, like as again, like I can't take you seriously, because in my opinion, if you are someone that even remotely supports a racist guy, I have to believe that you must share their kind of views, and that's it. That's it.
Biased right now.
He whooped that white boy.
I've just heard someone say he whooped that white boy. That might have been Rampage who said that. Rampage, you should know better. You've let your emotions get in the way of being objective over this fight here.
And the winner by split decision.
Super.
Out of the red corner, Gypsy Crusader.
Bro, you don't want to ever see me. I don't care if you won this. You don't want to ever see me, man. I'll put you in the hospital, bro. Serious thing. Like, you don't want to ever see me, bro. Like, serious thing, bro. Serious thing. And look at this Shawn Jones all smiling in the corner. He's happy. He's happy the racist guy won. He's happy, bro. He's happy, bro. Like, bruh. Bruh. Just know I'm training with grown men bigger than you, in better shape than you. Way better shape than you, younger than you. So just know this thing. Alright, bruh. I can't wait, bruh. I can't wait.
Listen to the commentators.
He's done.
Look at him. This guy's gassed. He beat up some unfit black guy. Unfit black guy with not even 10% of your fighting experience.
He's done. That's
It's not really though, is it?
No. Super. Say don't lose like that, big dog. Don't lose like that. Lose gracefully, my nigga. That's some.
No, it's not.
What? That's some. Are them some
And
white
y'all see?
Where the judges at?
Y'all see?
Are them some white judges? That's some bullshit.
This why we be tearing up.
how do you win?
This why we ride.
Wow. And this Gypsy Crusader said, this is why we tearing ish up. This is why we riot. Listen to this guy, bro. Even in this, he's still saying some controversial stuff. Because that's who he is, bro. And that's why no one wanted him to win. And that's why no one was cheering for him.
That's
And look, this guy ain't got nothing to say about it.
So Whack 100, the gangster, said then, hey, where's them judges? Are they some white judges? By the way, the judges are all Mexican. And it's literally the Florida State Athletic Commission.
So what if they're Mexican? They're not black, Shawn Jones. They're not black. This Gypsy Crusader guy's obviously Hispanic. And guess what? Mexicans are, guess what? Hispanic. And if you didn't know, there has been a lot of racial tension between Hispanics and black people in America anyway. So, like, I don't know what you're trying to say. Like, oh, they're Hispanic, so, you know, there couldn't have been any kind of bias. This Shawn Jones is an idiot, bruv. And he's obviously supporting this Gypsy Crusader racist guy.
So we're not talking about Gypsy Crusaders white buddies who are judging this fight. We're talking about an actual legit athletic commission. And none of them are white anyway.
What the? Hey, what these judges looking like?
how the f did he win?
Bro,
White.
that's why.
That's
Y'all just witnessed it. Y'all witnessed it.
That is
And I'm
insane.
gonna be real, Aiden. You gotta look into that because as the great job you're doing putting
That's
this
the commission.
together.
That's nothing to do with me. That's the commission.
Hell no.
The state of Florida, the same ones that do the UFC fights and all the boxing events.
Nigga
they
said,
don't-
do I want to interview him?
Let them
No.
know that
The
you
fuck?
ain't got a thing.
That's really not a good
to
look,
do
bro.
with that. No,
Let me
it's
see the
not.
card. Let me see the card.
What the fuck was that?
How?
I saw the white boy win.
So because the black lad lost, all the black commentators call racism. And you can agree or disagree with Gypsy Crusader all you want, but it kind of proves his point. He took
Wow! This Shawn Jones just said, you can agree with Gypsy's Crusader's opinions or disagree, but because the black judges disagreed with the decision, it proves his point. This guy just said that. Let's listen to it again.
Saw the white boy win.
So because the black lad lost, all the black commentators call racism. And you can agree or disagree with Gypsy Crusader all you want, but it kind of proves his point. He talks about this stuff. Something doesn't go your way, play the victim. And look,
Wow! Oh my God! Oh my God! This Shawn Jones, bro, you just literally proved my point. You shared the same views as Gypsy Crusader. You shared the same views, bruh. And guess what? Gypsy Crusader is a racist, and especially towards black people. And you just basically backed him up on what he's saying and saying he's right. Once black people, when things don't go black people's way, they automatically claim racism. This is absolutely shocking. This guy said it on his platform in this video, bruv. This is crazy, bro. But of course he's going to say, but I've got a brown wife, so, you know, it's okay. Like that matters, bruv. That is crazy.
I'm a nobody compared to Rampage Jackson. Rampage is a legend, but I am a little bit disappointed with him here. I thought he might have been able to have commentated this with a little bit less bias and be the voice.
What, like you, I suppose.
Of reason amongst a bunch of clowns who haven't got a clue what they're talking about. Now, Gypsy did a live stream with his post-fight analysis. The whole live stream is an hour long. I'll just show you a little clip from it.
Like, first of all, I will never fight on brand risk again. Never. There's literally no amount of money they can give me to do it again. I'll never fight for them again. And it's not because they were unprofessional or anything like that. They were very good to me. Like, let me just say this very clear. The brand risk promotion was very professional. Like, even Ju Aiden, they were professional for the most part. But I just won't fight for them again because of the way that I was treated, like with the crowd and with the commentary. I watched the fight the entire time.
Man, stop crying, bro. Oh, I'll never fight because the crowd wasn't cheering for me. You're a racist. No one should cheer for you. You're a racist. No one should cheer for you. And it's a good idea. You shouldn't fight on brand risk or any of these things, because you're gonna run into somebody like me who's going to use every tool at their disposal to dispose of you, bro. Cause, bruh, what I saw was not impressive, bro. Like, I don't know what you was doing 10 years ago, but obviously that was a long time ago, bruh. You're going to run into somebody who's black, who knows who you are, knows your content, but is ready, bro. And they're going to crush you, bro. Like, so it's probably a smart thing that, yeah, you shouldn't do it. Because you picked a fight with some black guy who's obviously smaller and less fit than you are, with way less fighting experience than you. Waste, man.
The commentators are saying that this nigger is winning, but he's not. He's losing. And
wow, this guy can't even stop himself from using the N-word, bro. Talking about the opponent he was in the ring with. He called him the N-word.
Their whole time, you just hear them saying, like, yeah, super hot, hit him, yeah, you got this, yeah. Let's say, dude, what the are you to, like, even Rampage Jackson, who I have respect for as a fighter, I know he knows better. Like, I know he does. But he was just saying it because he hates white people. They were...
Oh my God, he's saying it because he hates white people. No, he's saying it because you're racist. You're the hater. You hate on people like that. Me. That's why he's saying that. Why are these people acting stupid? You are a piece of crap. No one should be on your side. Ever.
Pushing, like, the narrative of me losing during the comments.
You didn't dominate the fight. You wasn't dominating the fight, bro. It was kind of even. It was even at a lot of moments in that fight. It was even. So stop gassing yourself up like you did some mad destruction. You wasn't, bro. The other guy was the underdog, and he looked a bit 50-50 to me.
And that can sway an audience. And Aiden apologized for it, and then they went off on the Florida State Athletic Commission, which was stupid, because if the Florida State Athletic Commission just says, you know what? We're not gonna officiate your fights anymore, because they could do that. They could say we don't want to.
Man, shut up, bro. I ain't gonna listen to your crap anymore. Let's see what this guy's gonna say.
They were all Mexicans. Are you kidding me right now?
So I agree with Paul's assessment there.
Of course you agree with Paul's assessment, because you agree with a lot of things Paul has to say, in particular towards black people. You know, if stuff doesn't go our way, then we just blame racism, because racism doesn't exist, right? This guy's an idiot.
There's a difference between disagreeing with the decision, but if you're disagreeing with the decision and saying that the judges are racist, that's going to affect your relationship with the commission. And I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, don't mean this next thing I'm about to say in a racist manner, but the commentators were all acting like a bunch of animals. It was like a friggin' zoo in there. And Gypsy Crusader, for all his faults, for all the stuff he says, whatever, he actually kept it very professional on the build-up to this fight, in the fight.
This guy is a Gypsy Crusader supporter, bro. This guy is a Gypsy Crusader supporter. I don't care what he says. I don't care. I will never watch this guy's videos. I don't like this guy. Bruh, a lot of these people are exposing themselves these days, bro. Like, yeah, directly and indirectly, fam.
Itself, and then also post-fight. Okay, he drops the N-bomb here and there, but do you know what? Whatever. And as I say...
Yeah, you see? He drops the N-bomb here and there, but whatever. What do you mean, whatever, bro? What do you mean, whatever? Bro, I don't even want to listen to this guy no more. I've heard too much of this guy talking, man. Anyway, listen, I just feel like this year, every man should just learn how to fight. You should learn a martial art or something and get fit, get in shape, bro, because you never know when you're going to need that, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, bruh, that just, nah, man. That rubbed me up the wrong way, bro. Like, that Shawn Jones, bruh, like, if you're a black person watching that channel, I think you should stop watching him, bruv. I'm just being honest, bro. That, because the way he was talking on behalf of this Gypsy Crusader guy was just, nah, bro. Like, I'm sorry. You seem too supportive of this racist. Way too supportive. Anyway, I'm going to cut these videos and I'm going to post them on my channel. You know how I do. Big up to everyone watching. Please like the video. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think about what you've seen today or this evening. All right? But anyway, with that being said, you lot take care of yourselves. I'm out of here. King Riches, yeah? I'm out. Peace.